Good morning and welcome to Rooisand in the desert somewhere in Namibia. I'm on the C26 heading to Sossusvlei and I've had an okay night. Not really, because my air mattress decided to deflate completely, so every second hour I had to wake up and inflate it again, and then in the end I just gave up and I'm on this concrete platform, so I couldn't tie my outer layer on the tent, so it's just been so noisy all night. So yeah, but I am okay. The sun is up and it's beautiful out here. I'm trying to pack my stuff without my tent flying away. Hey, quickie. It's not so weird that my stuff keeps puncturing, but last night was the worst I've tried. I've always have like this small seeping punctures where I would just have to inflate it once every night, but last night was bad. So I'm gonna go to the lodge up there and ask if I can use their swimming pool to fix my sleeping pad. Cool old car. And of course we start the morning with a little bit of sand. Has there been even one day where I didn't have a sand involving morning in Namibia? Alright, then I need to unpack one of my panniers to get to my patch kit, which is quite frustrating, but it is way more frustrating to not sleep at night, so just gotta do it. I didn't find a hole in the mattress, I found 3. So time to do some repair. Right. Fixing is done. There was one big hole here, and there was an area here where there were several small ones, and then there was one little one over here as well. So this mattress is beginning to be quite patched, but these patches are quite good, so I think it's gonna be fine. Okay, so I managed to repair my sleeping bag and it's just about to take off, and then now I realize that my water bladder is now leaking. It's always something breaking. That is the price you pay when you take your gear through some pretty rough conditions. None of all this expensive gear is gonna last forever, that's for sure. It's not so far now to Solitaire, so I think I will survive even without extra water. Always have water here and here in my pouches. But if you are somewhere on a dirt road in the middle of nowhere and you have a flat and you're going to be working there for a little while and you need water to fix your flat, well, then you actually pretty quickly run out of water. Okay, here we go. Let's hit some dirt roads. I'm excited. Such a poor sleep last night, and I'm sure that tomorrow or tonight it's gonna be way better. And I'm very happy that I brought 2 sleeping bags because it was definitely needed. It's winter in Namibia. Something I never thought about or expected, that Namibia would be this cold, but I mean, what am I thinking? It takes just a Google search to realize this. Oh, here we go, gravel highway. Corona Guest Farm. That's funny. I wonder how many times they considered changing their name during COVID. I just started, and here we have the first sandy section, which we are gonna take on. Whee! With some speed. Oh, these mountains are just so cool. We are right now at 1,400. So pretty high up, and that's also why it gets so cold at night. Oh, this is so cool.
I was heading from Windhoek in Namibia on a big loop south that would take me to the famous Sossusvlei dunes and all the way to Luderitz and Koolmanskoppe, then back to Windhoek.
It is just up and down every time we cross a little river.
The ride from Rooisand Campground to Solitaire was only going to be 104 kilometers. I was going on the C26, a famous Namibian gravel highway connecting Windhoek with Sossusvlei in the Namib desert.
This bike is just killing it. It is just so much fun to ride this bike. I also think that this bike keeps me a little bit safe. I can't do
140, because if I could, I probably would. Oh wow, this landscape is just so cool. With only 3 people per square kilometer, Namibia is the 3rd least populated country on Earth behind Greenland and Mongolia, and known for wide landscapes and long dirt roads through arid and semi-arid desert. Just imagine 400 years ago, and they were just bushmen and just a lot of animals here. Elephants roaming everywhere. Okay, go! Now most of it is farm owned. So a lot of the places, like here, there are small fences. It's not fences that keep the wildlife out though. It's just, I think it's just a marking that this is private property, as long as it's fences that the wildlife can easily jump over or get around. And oh, there's something going on here. There's a big group of vultures, and then there's a jackal right there. So there's definitely... Oh, okay, I see why. Oh no, poor animal. Oh no, can you imagine a more brutal death than this? Being stuck with 1 foot in a fence. And I just said that as long as these fences are safe for the wildlife. Oh my God, this poor zebra. Oh no. Oh, it's even a baby. Oh, poor baby, you were stuck here and suffering. Oh, isn't that just this? Oh no, look, there's just like a saw in there in its leg. Oh, just imagine how long it suffered. Oh, poor little baby. And I can just, it smells. I can just imagine its mother standing here trying to help, but not able to do anything. That's like such a slow, painful death. Being stuck on one leg like that. I mean, being attacked by a lion, that's gonna kill you a bit faster. But this is just brutal. But the vultures are happy, and the little jackal is happy. Maybe even the leopard is happy. And the hyenas. Because there's pretty much all the predators are here except lion. Ah, the jackal, he's running up there on the road. Jackal, why are you running on the road? Turn left or right. Come on, jackal. Turn left or right, please. Yeah. Turn in there. Good choice. Oh, that was not nice. That was just oof. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Ooh, wow. Up and down. It's like a roller coaster. Here we have a river crossing. So just wanna see what I'm facing. Okay, something that has to be dealt with speed. Another one.
The sandy sections are usually where the rivers cross the roads during the rainy season. January this year, Namibia had an unusual amount of rain after 8 years of drought. The roads were badly affected by the water, but Namibians like to keep their roads in a good shape, and they had all been repaired by the time I got there.
So riding these dirt roads in Namibia is definitely a bucket list item for me, a huge dream. And I wonder, what is your dream? Do you have a specific ride or a specific country that you dream of riding with your motorcycle? It doesn't have to be dual sport or off-road or gravel road, just anything basically. Would love to hear what your
top bucket list item is. So let me know in the comments below. I have a bit of a problem because my bucket list keeps getting longer and longer. At the moment, like the first off is obviously Angola, but then actually the Middle East, it's kind of getting up there on my bucket list. It wasn't there like a year ago, but I started following this lady called Hele Biker, and she has done a lot in the Middle East. I believe she's in Iraq at the moment. She has just really, really inspired me. Woo-hoo-hoo. Sandy, Sandy! So what do we have here? We have Gaup Pass. Is this even a pass? I don't see any mountains here. Let's just stop and see if this car is okay. Hi, you okay? Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Enjoy.
On these remote roads, everybody stops and checks if people have a problem.
Okay, so it does look like we are kind of going down into something. Maybe we're going down into this gorge. Oh, will you look at that? We're going there. Oh, will you look at this? Oh, wow. Namibia, you keep surprising me. Oh, wow. This is just too cool. Oh, look at the road over there on the other side. Oh, what a cool place!
I spotted two moving dots while flying my drone and had to turn around to see what they were.
Hello! I saw you coming. I was filming you guys with the drone. Are you from Namibia?
Swiss and German.
Swiss and German? Oh cool, I'm from Denmark. Mein Deutsch ist nicht sehr gut, aber wir können. Ich habe euch gesehen, ich war da oben mit der Drohne.
Ja, wir haben es gehört.
Und dann habe ich gefilmt, weil als ihr so runtergekommen bin. Nice Bikes. Aber Namibian Bikes?
Ja, ja. Und du bist gestartet von?
Kopenhagen.
Bist durchgefahren?
Ich habe versucht, aber dann war ich fest in Marokko 6 Monate wegen Corona. Und dann musste ich wieder raus, wenn die wieder geöffnet hat. Und dann haben sie nur zurück nach Europa geöffnet. Zum Mauritania war es immer noch zu.
Ja, ja.
Und dann habe ich einen anderen Weg versucht. Ostküste ging auch nicht, weil ich bin weggefahren, wenn Corona am schlimmsten war. Und dann habe ich aufgegeben zu fahren und dann habe ich nach Rotterdam gefahren und dann geschifft nach Cape Town. Ja, genau.
Ja.
Dann habe ich überall Südafrika,
Ja.
dann Lesotho, Swaziland, Mosambik.
Ja, ja.
Und dann wieder Südafrika und dann Botswana, Sambia, Botswana und dann jetzt hier.
Ah, okay.
Ja, und dann jetzt versuche ich ein Visa nach Angola zu kriegen. Aber es sollte schon gehen, aber die wollen viel Dokumentation. Und diese Bikes, die sind gut?
Also die sind perfekt.
Cool. Und wo habt ihr die gemietet?
Ich kenne jemanden in Windhoek. Ich habe den auch mal auf meiner Reise kennengelernt. Ich bin mal von Kenia nach Kapstadt gefahren und da habe ich den kennengelernt. Und der bietet Touren hier unten an mit Motorrädern.
Ah, cool. Wie heißt der?
Gravel-Treppe, der Ralf Möglich.
Kenne ich nicht.
Ja, wie lange bist
cool.
du schon unterwegs?
1 Jahr und 10 Monate. Ja. Deswegen habe ich ein billiges Motorrad.
Das ist eine.
Honda CRF 250L.
Ah, okay.
Ja, es ging ja auch um den Geld, aber auch um Gewicht. Und dieses Motorrad ist super simpel.
Ja, genau.
So, also man kann ja alles selber fixen. Okay, let's see those Teneres.
The three of us took off together from the Gaup Pass on the C14.
Oh, this is very cool.
I don't meet a lot of motorcycle travelers like this. Oh my god, I forgot to ask their names. Washboards from hell. Oh wow. Namibia, you are so beautiful. I just need to have a bit of distance because there's just too much dust from them.
It didn't take long before I let the two riders go, as I wanted to stop for photos at the Tropic of Capricorn. The Tropic of Capricorn is the southernmost latitude where the sun can be seen directly overhead.
I really gotta go before I get a heat attack. This is just crazy. Whew.
Less than 3% of the world's population lives south of this line. Its northern equivalent is the Tropic of Cancer, which I passed in Western Sahara 1 year ago.
It's burning hot right now. Get going, lady! Look how this landscape just changes. Oh, these red hills and then the yellow grass. Oh wow. Namibia, you beautiful thing. I'm not far from Solitaire now. Ah, okay. So this is where it's a really nice dirt road going up into the mountains with a beautiful pass. But so many roads to do in this country and so little time. It's a bit hard to see anything on the road here in the middle of the day because everything is just white and white and there's not really any shadows, or so sometimes I don't see when there's a little ditch of gravel or sand or something. Oh, and this road is just eating my tires up completely. So the plan is that this loop south in Namibia is gonna be the last kilometers on these tires, and then when I get back to Windhoek I have a new set waiting for me there, because I think I will not be able to get new tires before Kenya. Oh, that's not entirely true. I could probably get tires in Lusaka. Whoa. What the hell? In Zambia, but I don't really need it there. So here, Windhoek is a good place, and then I will have fresh tires. That should get me all the way to Nairobi.
Managing parts and trying to order ahead is part of long-distance traveling and can often be a challenge.
Whew. I just had a scary encounter with one of those gravel ditches, and my front tire just went everywhere, but I kept it going. I think we are in a riverbed right now because it's suddenly really green and also very, very sandy. I think this is Solitaire. Are you kidding me? This is not a big place. Oh, this is so fitting, this name. Look at these old cars. Dead slow, Solitaire. I love this place. Solitaire Activity Center. Welcome to Solitaire. Famous apple pie. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, will you look at this? Hey, Kinga, I miss you, girl. There's no room for the love of wheels, but I will find room somewhere here. Not far from my girl, Kinga. How are you?
Very good, ma'am. How are you?
Also very good. And also the petrol, please. Namibia. How many people live here?
COVID kills everything to like 140 something.
Okay.
But now, maybe we are only 12 now. Some of them, they lose their work because of COVID.
But are you from here?
No, I'm from the northeast at Rondo.
Are you?
Yeah.
I just came from there.
Okay.
It's beautiful up there. I love it.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, let's go have some lunch. Oh, I can even smell the coffee. Oh my god.
Solitaire is the only fuel stop and grocery store between Windhoek and the dunes in Sossusvlei.
And it's hard to imagine any traveler who wouldn't stop at this famous but very small settlement. If not for the petrol, then for the famous apple pie or camping with one of the most stunning sunsets in Namibia.
Oh, this is such a cool place. Look at that. Isn't that just the most appropriate parking for my little workhorse? She's done so well today, but oh my god, these roads are just eating my tires. Crazy. So this campground is cool because you have the desert. The Namib desert is just there. Nothing between me and this lovely desert. And I have water, running water. I have electricity. I have a braai stand, which I'm not gonna use, I think. And then somewhere over there is toilets. So I think I chose the best spot.
It's located on the edge of the Namib Naukluft National Park. The Namib Desert stretches 2,000 kilometers along the coast of Angola, Namibia and South Africa, and is among the oldest deserts in the world.
Just look at this night sky. Isn't that amazing? So the tent is up. All I need to do is inflate my newly fixed sleeping mattress. So wish me luck. I really hope that it's gonna work.